Hey everybody, I'm Blue, and today we're going to start over on the alphabet challenge. I'd started doing videos on these as little tester warm-up style to learn how to edit and learn how to do voiceovers. But as I've been doing this, I feel a lot more confident with it, but I couldn't go back to the old style of doing like 40-second videos, minute-long videos. And so I came up with this sort of mutual compromise. That way I can still showcase the drawings I did, but don't have to worry about like runtime or changing the format back to the way it was. So without further ado, let's begin with the letter A. And to start, we have a character from a really obscure show that I'm sure none of you have ever heard of called Dragon Ball Z. Growing up, to me, this show meant a lot. I met a lot of friends on the playground, running around with our arms behind our back, quote-unquote flying to the next location. And yet, I was always felt a little out of place. I was typically the only girl that participated in these games, and I got a lot of people telling me that I wasn't, good enough, or that I needed to slow down my run in order to match them. But something changed the day that Android 18 was introduced. Because not only was this a girl that looked like me and that behaved in a way similar to what I did, but she also showed up and kicked Vegeta's butt, and I just immediately fell in love with her. So I decided, why not start the alphabet challenge off with Android 18? As you can probably assume by the fact that I draw and the fact that I was obsessed with these during an age where I was able to draw as much as I wanted, I drew a lot of the Dragon Ball Z characters. But when I was drawing this, I started off doing my typical base format that I usually do, and decided I want to try something else. I was watching a Jello stream where he was drawing everything just completely ad-lib. He didn't need to do all the little bases and all the lines to set everything up. So I went ahead and I tried that here. I think I ended up chickening out by the time I got to the arms and stuff with it, but still, it was worth exercising the brain in a different way. With the alphabet challenge, one of my things was I had to figure out the one feature, the one trait, whether it be personality or physical, that really resonated with me with the character. And for her, it was those big old blue eyes. Okay, I know I said last time that I was talking about a show that you hadn't heard of before, but this time I really mean it. Has anybody out there ever heard of the Get Backers? It follows the tale of Bon Mito and Genji Amino as they get back what shouldn't have been taken in the first place. This was a series that was really important to me and my friend Nova back in high school, and it felt like I had to do some sort of a tribute to them, so might as well do my boy, Bon. With this show and these characters being something that was introduced to me in high school, it was that special time in your life where if you can't draw it right, then you might as well never draw it. So despite the fact that I really liked the show, despite the fact that me and Nova were talking about it constantly, I do not have any art from this show. And why? Because of the hair. Look at this urchin head. There's so many anime that use that phrase now that just haven't earned it. Nobody is more of an urchin head than Bon Mito. But anyways, rambling aside, again, I had to choose what I wanted to focus on, and again, I chose the eyes. I like eyes, I'm sorry, I'm cliche, I know. But with Bon in particular, his power is the evil eye. It granted him the ability to project an illusion into somebody's mind for 1 minute, and the illusion was so real they had no choice but to believe it. So it's not just me going, ooh, pretty eyes. It has a reason this time, I swear. This is one I find myself wishing I'd have done a little bit of shading on or something to make it a bit more unique, but also I was really early on in the challenge at this point, so I decided against it. Moving on to our last letter of the day, we of course have the letter C, and if you've spent any time on this channel whatsoever, you know that I enjoy some TTRPGs, and I am not immune to the titan that is Critical Role. Critical Role is well known for how many beloved characters it has managed to create, but for me, nobody is more beloved than Caduceus Clay, and I'm so upset I'm probably gonna have to wait 2 seasons for him to be introduced, but it's okay, it'll be worth the wait, I know it will be. So without further ado, our last one for the day is Caduceus Clay. Caduceus comes late into the campaign, and where I see a lot of love and adoration for the other characters, I feel like his quiet nature and the fact that Taliesin played him so close to the chest and a little bit more on the quiet side kind of has him getting a little overlooked from time to time. But I really enjoy this character. Everything from the pastel goth aesthetic, the way that his hair flows and lays, the soft, gentle nature of his eyes. There's just a lot to like about this character and his quiet wisdom that sometimes isn't as wise as he thinks it is. And guys, we didn't go 3 for 3 in this video. My focus of this drawing was not on the eyes. It was in reflecting the soft nature of the character through different brush styles. So tiny victories and whatnot. But yeah, I would say of the 3 we did today, Caduceus turned out the best. I really enjoy the end results with him, and it led to me developing a style that I'm still experimenting with and using today. Hopefully this series is fun and exciting for you guys to kind of see what characters inspire me in my works, and moving on, I guess we're just gonna work our way through the alphabet. So until next time, later!